Okay, we've got the audio settings all done. Let's get out of the menu. I can't think of anything else I really need to worry about. Um, there isn't a button for 60. We have, well, so basically we have 30 meters, but 60 would be between 80 and 40. And I'm going to go into my VFO mode. And you can see we're already there, but we just put this radio in just dummy load. USB. I need a microphone. I don't know if I have one laying around. What are we? It doesn't say. Okay, right here it says where we're at. 5M01. And so I'm not really sure how you toggle through it. I think you maybe use the other VFO. Because it actually, the VFO doesn't work at this point. And so, I'm not really sure what how they expect you to tune this thing without the microphone. I think maybe you push this button here. Yeah, okay, so you push the button down the corner. You guys can't see it, it's right here. It just says MCH/GRP. Okay, so there's CW decode automatically because that's like one of the frequencies. That's what's really nice about this radio. If you can get it to work, but it doesn't work well. But and now it's like, for some reason, trying to adjust my level. Well, I want to go through the VFO, so I'm not sure what's going on here. And it's not letting me do a damn thing. I don't know if it's like kicked me out of memory. But this is why I want to unlock it. It drives me nuts. Okay. We can't. We're just changing the level. Hey, come on, people! I want to be able to. I shouldn't need a microphone to change my VFO. Like, what the hell? I'm not aware of a way to do it. I think that there could be, but I don't use this radio a lot. I've made some videos about this radio. I had some people talk crap. They're like, "Oh my god!" It's like, dude, I've got like 30 fucking radios. Dude, what do you want me to do? It's not my daily radio, and I'm not even on the radio every day anymore. So, um, that still changes the level. Uh, and the VFO is locked, so we can't do anything there. I think maybe what we need to do is like turn off the CWD code, which I'm not sure actually how to do it. Okay, that just selected the memory channel again. Alright. So it starts at 5M01. Anyway, let me get a microphone. Jeez, I don't have one. Sweet. No, I don't see one laying around. Hold on. It's kind of odd. I don't even know what I did with my MD100. So, let me see what this thing does. Oh yeah, I forgot how slow this tuner is. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm on the dummy load. Of course it tuned it. Jeez. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it does transmit. So if you wanted to talk on these frequencies, channelized frequencies, or you wanted to do FT8, I mean, you have to be in VFO mode, but yeah, I don't know. I really have mixed feelings about doing the Mars mod on any of the radios. I don't personally like buying radios that have been Mars modded, so like it's not something that I think you should really do unless you are going to use your radio for certain stuff, or you know, you don't plan on ever selling it. But if we come up through here and we go to our CW frequencies, I don't think once we come to the CW we're stuck. Oh no, it didn't do anything weird. Okay, but if you try and key it up, it's not going to do anything. Let's try one more thing. We're going to go, I want to go 5.332, and I'm going to go, we'll get as close to it as possible. Alright. I could just type it in. 5.332. And of course it's upper sideband. One, two, three, four. You see the blinking TX light? It doesn't let you transmit. So if you want to mod it, it's up to you. I don't think it would make a particularly good CB radio. So really the only reason to do it is just to make it easier to do FT8. That's about it. Okay, let's flip it over. And they got lots of screws. There's about like 18 screws in the bottom of this, so it's going to take a minute. So it looks like on the bottom. Let's see. So with this radio, let me bring my camera up. It's a pretty sophisticated radio, and there's a lot of stuff in it. It's very well crafted. Kind of reminds me more of like, you know, some of the other stuff. So there's an optional spot for the 300 hertz filter. There's a 9 megahertz filter there, which looks like it's for CW. It says 600 on it. And then 9 megahertz crystal right there, which is probably for maybe AM. We got some oscillators over here. Got another board down there, maybe the FM board. I'm not really sure. I think what we want is right down here, but I'm not sure, so give me a second. Okay, so we're on the board, which is underneath, I'm sorry, near the microphone connector on the bottom. Okay, and we're going to need to bridge number 5. It goes to a diode matrix, basically. What's really annoying about this radio is I've already noticed some stuff I really don't care for. Like there is a battery here, let me show you. There's a tiny little battery, dude. Do you want to change that damn thing? I don't. That thing is smaller than small. You see that thing? That battery is about the size of that screw head. I can't change that. Seriously. When I see crap like that, I'm like, I want to get rid of this thing. So, right there, you see the number 5 and the 2 exposed pins. Okay? That's what you need to solder together. I'm going to go ahead and do it with reservation, just because I'm like, especially after seeing this, I'm like, frick, I want to get rid of this thing. I do like this radio, though. But, alright, let me get my camera. Alright, so I really need to figure out what I did with my small solder. I had some really nice fine solder. Oh, there it is. Okay. And I also had some other flux paste, which I also can't find. Story of my life, I could never find anything, guys. It's really, like, pretty common for me. And this thing is fairly hard to see. I have a magnifying light. I mean, I can do it, but like the magnifying light probably will make it easier for me. So right now I just gotta get a piece of paper towel to clean my soldering tip. You want to use a pretty fine soldering iron for this. Okay. Now, let me see here. How's my magnifying glass? I might end up getting in the way here, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna do it without the benefit of anything special. Okay. Okay. And my camera is actually in my way, so you're probably not going to see it. I'm pretty sure I've already got it. So what we want to do now is we want to come in and wipe it off. Just take a look. Just usually really that simple. Yeah, I can't see it. I'm having trouble. No. Okay, I didn't get it. I just basically added solder to one part. That's fine. It's all good. Just take your time. I just thought I dabbed it really fast and got it, so it's no biggie. You don't want to do this more than once. And you definitely don't want to have to unsolder it because you bridged it across another one. Let me get what it looks like to me is it's like didn't want to alright, I think I got it, but I'm having a hard time seeing. It's just really kind of right at my limit of vision. No, maybe not. No, we got to come in here again. It's okay. And I like to come to from the side of it, which I can't on this one, so kind of a bummer. Yeah, it's gonna sit up there like a round ball. Okay. So it is pretty small, guys. It's a pain in the butt. So we're good to go. Let me just make a double check on this. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. I'll bring you guys in a little closer too. Yeah, it's a little more solder than I wanted to place on it. Now, I don't know what the other ones do, but you can see it's a matrix of diode switching crap. Those are, I don't know what those are. Those are just resistors, maybe. On other radios, you actually pop a diode. You pop a zero. They'll have like a little surface mount thing that says 0. See those say 00? That's because those are actually 00. They're a jumper. I don't know. So they would normally solder a jumper on here, okay? So you can solder a jumper if you really feel the need to. Now, if you want to remove it, just desolder that. You know, that's all you have to do. So there is one more step after this. So let's go ahead and get the cover back on this. Okay, we're back on the bench and we got all 18 of these to put back in. Let's go ahead and get it done. Alright, so we got everything in. This has got that really kind of gritty paint where like it sands your fingers. And it will leave dead skin in the crevices of the pitted paint. I really hate this kind of paint. They used it on a lot of the Yaesus. Alright, we're going to try. I just want to see. They say you have to reset the radio, but I'm like, let's just see if that's true or not, right? Okay? Because that might not be true. Alright, so we are on the dummy load of the radio. I am on VFO-A. Hello, 1, 2. Yeah, so it has to be reset. Okay. So what that's going to look like is I'm going to turn the radio off. We're going to hold the fast and the lock key over by the VFO over here. And it says 7 megahertz means we're reset. So, okay. So now, just wait for it to boot. And there we go. I'm not sure what's up with that. I hope that's not transmitting. It was full needle. I am on dummy load, so even if it was, okay. Oh, that is really weird. Oh, okay. So normally, I don't use the RF squelch setting. Okay. So let's see here. We go. Let's see what it does when we go into our memory mode. Okay, we're memory channel 1. There ain't nothing in there now. Okay, there it is. So we get. Now I don't know if it'll allow us to do other weird stuff too, like 5332. So one of the things it wouldn't let me do is like if I wanted to change it to something else. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 100 watts into the dummy load. I can see it right now. Also, our meter is not set to peak, so we're reading average power. If I whistle, it'll go to 100. Okay, so now I just want to see. See, it will not let me change the mode. So if you wanted to do anything else in this, you would need to be unlocked. You need to be in VFO mode. Let me see, 5332. We could do direct entry. 5, 3, 3, 2. Enter. Okay. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, hello. See, we're on lower sideband. And then, oh, it's doing that damn CW switching thing. That's another setting. So the CW actual frequency. So you see when I switched from lower sideband to upper, it went 5330.6, which is absolutely annoying. But anyway, you'll have to iron out all your menu settings, but that's how you're going to do that. Just use it responsibly and be careful. Don't get yourself in trouble. All that good stuff.